Jai Hind and welcome to all students. Saraswati Sishukunj Bhagwala Borsad. Standard second. Subject EVS English medium. Date 14 July 2020. Tuesday. Chapter number 6. Keeping healthy and clean. Part 3. Okay students, now tell me, what did we learn in part 2? Yes, we learnt about how to take care of our teeth. We also learnt the hard words of part 2. Okay, we also learnt about how to keep our environment clean. So students, today we are going to learn about part 3. Okay students, now let's start chapter number 6, keeping healthy and clean, part 3 with hard words. First one is ATTRACT, attract. Attract means INTEREST, interest in SOMETHING, something. Interest in something. For example, if you go in the market, then if you see our toys, right? So if you want to purchase that toys, then you are attracted on that particular thing. That is called interest in something. Okay, ATTRACT, attract means interest in something. Okay students, see this picture. There are some insects. Okay, so dirty place attracts the insects. Okay, you can see in this picture cockroaches, okay, are there. So attracts means to interest in something, means this type of dirty place attracts the insects. Now number 2, LIBRARY, library. Library means room which CONTINS contains COLLECTIONS collections of BOOKS books. Okay, library means a room which contains collection of books. You can see here picture of library, a collection of books in a room, that is called library. Number 3, CORRIDOR, corridor. Corridor means LONG is long, passage in a BUILDING, building. Okay, corridor means a long passage in a building. If you have seen in the school, there is a long passage. There is a long passage in a building, that is called CORRIDOR, corridor. Students, you can see here the picture of corridor. As I told you, corridor means a large passage in a building, that is called corridor. Now number 4, staircase. Okay, staircase means SCT set. Okay, a set of stairs means there are so many stairs. Okay, a set of stairs and its surroundings walls, is called staircase. Students, you can see here the picture of staircase, right? This is a staircase. Okay, staircase, as I told you, a set of stairs and its surrounding walls. You can see here the walls. Okay, there are 2 walls and this is a staircase, a set of stairs, that means staircase. Now number 5, LITTERING, littering. Littering means make of what is the meaning of littering? Make a place untidy with rubbish. Means some. Okay, I will give you one example. Some people are naughty, right? So what do? They eat something and throw the paper here there. Okay. They also throw banana peels on the road. So they make the place untidy. Means littering. That is called littering. Is a make a place untidy with rubbish. That is called littering. Now students, see this picture. Littering. Okay, this is the picture about littering. As I told you, littering makes the place untidy with rubbish. You can see in this picture that this girl made the place untidy with rubbish. Means she puts the things here and there on the bed. Now students, see this picture. Okay, there are two rooms. Students, tell me, is there any difference between these two rooms? Yes, there is a difference between these two rooms. Okay, one room is untidy. Okay, the things are here and there. Means this room is untidy room. Okay, now see this picture. Second number room. Everything is on that particular place, proper place. So which picture do you like most? First one or second one? Everyone likes second one picture. Why? Because everything is in proper place. But in room first, everything is on here and there. Okay, no one likes this type of rooms. Everyone likes clean room. Now students, see this picture. What are they doing? Yes, they are cleaning the house. Now, if we want to keep our house clean, what we have to do? We have to also keep our house clean. For keep our house clean, there are some simple rules to keep your home clean. Okay, let's learn in detail. Do not bring food into bed rooms. Okay, don't bring foods in the bedroom. Why? If you eat food in the bedroom, then what will happen? Maybe it will fall on the floor. Then it will attract ants, flies and cockroaches. Maybe they will sting you. Okay. So don't bring food into the bedrooms. Ants, flies and cockroaches are attracted to the smell of food. Okay. Which type of insects? Ants, flies and cockroaches are attracted to the smell of food. Okay. And maybe they will sting you. Okay, so don't eat food in the bedroom or don't bring food in the bedroom. Why? Because it attracts the flies, ants and cockroaches. So don't bring food in the bedroom. Second one, do not bring shoes that you wear outdoors into the bedroom. Okay, when you go outside and when you come from the outside. Okay, don't bring shoes inside the room. Why? Because it makes the place dirty. Maybe germs stuck on it. So do not bring shoes that you wear outdoors into the bedrooms. You have to keep outside in the house, in the shoe rack. Okay, so do not bring shoes that you wear outdoors into the bedroom. Number 3. Put back your books and toys after using them. After reading the books, okay, and after playing the toys, what you have to do? You have to put at the proper place these books and toys. Okay, after playing toys, keep it on proper place. After reading the books, keep it on proper place. Throw waste only in dustbins. Don't throw the waste here or there. Okay, where we have to throw the waste? Okay, we have to throw the waste only in dustbins. Flush the toilet after use. Okay, you know very well. Okay, flush the toilet after use means after using the toilets you have to flush the water. Okay, if you don't do that, then what will happen? Germs will stuck on the toilet and it will harm you. So flush the toilet after use. Now students, see these pictures. There are two classrooms. Okay, which one do you like? One, first one or second one? Yes, everyone likes the picture of second. Why? Because it is very clean. And first one is untidy. Means first classroom is dirty. No one would like this type of class. For that, what we have to do? We have to keep our school clean. Okay. So for that, some simple rules are given to keep our schools clean. Okay. Simple rules to keep our school clean. Okay. Here some rules are given. Okay. How to keep our school clean. Classroom, playground, schools, toilets, library, school corridors and staircases are all the part of your school environment. Okay, means classroom, playgrounds, school toilets, library, school corridors and staircases. As I told you the meaning of all these words. Okay, these all are the part of our school, right? These all are the part of our school environment. You can keep your school environment clean by. For that, if you want to keep our school clean, for that what we have to do? Here some rules are given. See number 1, keeping the blackboard clean. Okay, we have to keep our blackboard clean after writing, after using the blackboard. What we have to do? We have to rub it. Okay, so keeping the blackboard clean. Okay, we have to keep the blackboard clean. Using the waste basket while sharpening pencils. You can see in your class everywhere the dustbin is there. Okay, so using the waste basket means using the dustbin. Where you have to sharpen your pencil? In the dustbin. So using the waste basket while sharpening pencil. When you sharpen pencil, what you have to do? You have to use dustbin. Flushing the toilet after use. Okay, as I told you, after using the toilet, what you have to do? Flush the water. Okay. Number 4, not littering the playground, school corridors and classroom with paper and chocolate wrappers. Means, as I told you, the meaning of littering, make the place untidy. So for that, what you have to do? When you play on the ground, okay, in school corridors, classrooms, okay, what you have to do? Don't throw the garbage here or there. Okay, paper, chocolate wrappers, don't throw anywhere. For that, what you have to do? Use dustbin. Okay, so not littering the playground, school corridors and classrooms with paper and chocolate wrappers. Means don't throw the things that chocolate wrappers, papers here or there. Use always dustbin. So these are some simple rules to keep our school clean. Now students, tell me, what did we learn in part 3? Yes, we learned the hard words of part 3, chapter 6. We also learned the simple rules of how to keep your home clean. We also learned how to keep your school clean. So students, I hope 6. Remaining chapter we will learn